Hello everybody, it's Mike again. Now, it took a bit of searching and a lot of being poisoned and running back to Lord British, but Sir Jangles has found another town. I'm not entirely clear on what I'm supposed to be doing, so we're just going to wander around and talk to people. It's an Ankh, I think, so let's see what's inside. It's a person. Hi, person. A very large woman with a deliberate smile. Okay, we know what gargoyles. Creatures are dangerous. I've heard they tear man to pieces. So I think gargoyles going to... Something will taste it just as... You're kind of creepy, and I'm going to leave now. Oh my. Okay, this place has flags in front of it, so it must be important. Or it's another inn. Let's go barging into people's rooms, shall we? Nothing apparently interesting in there. No, get out of my way. Okay, there's a book there. Ooh, that's time for reading. Alright, mostly just empty rooms, it looks like. That's an exit. Okay. It's like a farm place. Let's go talk to this lady. I'm sure she'll be more than happy to speak with us after, booted down the door to her room. Guys, move. Come on. And she's running away. In fairness, I don't know what I would do in this situation, so yeah. You're the plump woman with darting eyes. Hello, how are you? Marta, how do you do? She tends to a garden. Nasty creatures, stomp. Yep. Gargoyles are well known for their garden stomping atrocities. I think we've exhausted all use of this place. I'm probably missing a lot of stuff, and I'm sure someone's going to yell at me for it eventually, but you know what, that's fine. Nothing in here, so let's move. Hey, you guy. No, don't say... Oh, okay, there we go. Rather tall and well-dressed man. Yes. Tristan Bell. Okay, he's the mayor. He's the mayor. Huge, fierce creatures they are. Quentin didn't even have time to scream before one of those beasts had attacked him. Quentin, not I, was in charge of its safekeeping. Chances of finding the room are gone. We do not believe in violence. Therefore, I'm alarmed at the recent gargoyle sightings. Yes, you see, my brother is guard for Lord British, the castle proprietor. He said that although they defeated the beast, its horrifying growl still gives him nightmares. We were not friends, not good friends, that is. He resented my position. No one heard his screaming. Interesting. Several travelers were staying there that night, but they said they heard nothing. Still, I find this strange. I do not know their names. 'Twas Gideon that questioned them, not I. Who's Gideon? He runs the haunting inn. Alright, so, we have a quest hook. Let's see where it takes us. To the end! Again! Old man bent over with age. So, he's old. Alright, this is the haunting inn. Tis an old family name. Okay, that's his name. As children, we'd take the skiffs and race around the point. Take care of them. Then when the Dane's henchmen attacked. Neither I nor the guests here heard anything the night he was attacked. I find this unlikely. They say that Quentin was attacked by a gargoyle. I've heard the beasts eat their prey. Why did they leave Quentin alone then? I don't know, maybe because it wasn't a gargoyle? Alright, his father used to sail for our ruler. Good God, this is a lot of text. Okay, here's Trenton. He means well, it's just that his attitudes are all wrong for the joke. I'm not really doing a good old man voice. I'm going to try to work. She hasn't come out since that room since she saw that darn ghost in the dining room a few nights ago. When I was a young man, I visited the shrine to meditate. Martha was there, so beautiful and shy. We sat in silence together for hours. Finally, she could take no more and turned and kissed me. No, Martha, I'm not talking about you. Now, going to temples for meditation is always a great way to pick up women. Yes, Quentin and Yor were out fishing, and a few of those evil ones landed here. They were fleeing Lord British's men. They went around asking for some person named Relthor or Renthor, or something like that. Well, Elizabeth, she was an angel to view. Blonde hair, green eyes. Marley, it could be her twin. I can still see Elisa's brave face in the turn to the boat. They said that if she got past the pursuer, she would be free. The number leaves. She handed something to the girl. And they said, hey, look upside. Oh, God. Sorry about all the text, but, you know, it's kind of... Okay, let's just stick with the questions about the dude. I questioned the guests about the crime. Still, all of us, Martin and I, had the best vantage point, which to witness or even hear the crime. Yet we saw and heard nothing. One of the friendliest people in this hamlet. He is by the pier. He was like a father to Marnie. That's cool. When the lanterns went out, Inspector drifted in front of her. She shouted loud to talk scream. Martha doesn't spook easy, after all. Oh my. Okay. What about the body? Perhaps some other time. People. These evil ones believe that by turning on others they could become more powerful. The truth is, when you turn them down, the light has no fire, they just become... Then you'll see... I'm sure by now you saved... dear soul. No sign of pain, just an amulet in his hand. Told Yor what happened. Okay. Let's go find Yorl, just for something to do. It's not endless text. I'm not generally, like, incredibly impatient reading things, but I don't feel like it's very entertaining for you guys to watch me read things. So presumably a pier would be next to water. At least that's my understanding of how a pier generally works. I could be wrong. There's an anchor. Apparently is not that special. Well, looks like a pier. Apparently it's not the one I'm looking for. The bushes! They are impenetrable! Okay. Going down. And nothing over here. Some mountains. In the misty mountains, oh. Alright, and there's the N again, and I'm seeing no docks. Well, let's see, is there anything else we can talk about while I'm looking for this place? Oh yeah, the site has a forum now. You should totally go check it out, because it's awesome. Hey, it's a dude. Let's talk to the dude. Come on, let me talk to the dude. Okay. Who are you? A tiny little man with wild eyes. Yeah, alright, yeah. He looks you up and down and claps his hand together. Yeah, alright, yeah. What can I do for you? I don't know why we're in New York now, but we are. Steve is the juice merchant. What is with... Okay, and you guys didn't see it, but while I was finding this place, I ran into another juice merchant. I don't know. If I had been attacked... He's a nice enough soul. I sold many bottles to him. His wife has a garden which you can see from my front door. She's the daughter of Quentin, the ghost. You can hear the story at the end. Pretty sure I already did. Yeah, big ugly snarling beasts. Of course they were kneeling when I saw them. Must have been 10 of them. Didn't care much for him. He's always trying to get me to sell my juice cheaper. Well, what's to say? He's a blue king. Everyone loves... guy. I was laying there for my fields. Of course, my path takes me right by Gideon's garden. I heard a noise by the well and saw some dark forms hunched there. They had huge wings and evil red eyes. I ran out the window of my doorway. I was sure I was a goner. She doesn't do much. She says he saw a ghost. Oh, please let him say that someone took an arrow there. You know, on the knees. Did I really just inquire as to what he meant by knee? I mean, really? Yeah, there might have been 10, there might have been 2, I don't know. Okay, couldn't see anything too clear. They were about man-sized, though. I tell you, if you can understand them. Hunched down. He lives over on the Ivers riding by himself. He must be new to this village. Go see Monty. She'll get you there. Alright, so after that incredibly talky bit, I think we're going to wrap this one up for right now. So, yeah. I will see you next